Hey folks, we're live on South Padre Island where today we're talking about the 1912 hurricane. It just had a number. They didn't have names back then, so it was the hurricane number 6 for the season of 1912, but it came in October. In fact, almost 104 years ago today. It was October the 16th when it made landfall. And actually it was moving south to north, kind of paralleling the coastline back here. It was about 30 miles out and about 80 miles that way, about 80 miles southeast of here, a Mexican steamship, the SS Nicaragua, actually sank. It went down. There were 27 people on board. Some of them were rescued, but we lost several of those crew members in that. That was the 1912 storm, the latest in the season for a hurricane to ever hit the South Texas coastline, making landfall on October the 16th, just about 30 miles north of where we're standing right now. Let's take a look at what's going on across the valley weather-wise today, and boy, it's been a gorgeous one across the entire area once again. These are the current temperatures, 81 here on the beach, and it just feels really comfortable. 90 in Weslaco, 92 McAllen. You can see Rio Grande City still warmer at 96, a 15-degree difference from here to Rio Grande City this afternoon. Muggy meter still down in the comfortable range, or right on the edge between comfortable and muggy. It's still pretty nice when you consider for the last 4 months or so, 5 months, we've been in the mid-70s on the muggy meter, so really a lower dew point making things a lot more comfortable. Now here's what we see the next couple of days. Future track suggests that we see patchy clouds overnight tonight, and during the daytime tomorrow an isolated shower is possible. Could be some fog overnight tonight, by the way, but an isolated shower possible on the sea breeze tomorrow afternoon, and then Thursday the same kind of thing. We could see a shower show up near the coast and move inland on the sea breeze. And then Friday, a slightly better chance as a very weak disturbance moves overhead on Friday, and that could increase our rain chances just a little bit. Not a lot, but just a little bit. In fact, our rain chances the next 3 days are not very high. We go 10, 10, 20, but compared to today's 0, almost a negative 10% today. It is so dry out here that the chance of rain today about as low as it can be, but you can see it goes up a little bit the next 3 days. Let's take a look at the high temperatures, and there's where we see the difference. As humidity comes back in the next few days, we go way above normal. The norm's 88, we'll be 94, 94, 95, and that 95 pushing the record of 96 on Friday. Maybe you'll get a shower, maybe not get quite that warm. Bigger picture shows what's going on across Texas. The southeasterly wind now beginning to kick back in. Still northeasterly here, but it'll be southeasterly by tomorrow. That brings the humidity back in and gives us that increased chance for a couple of showers. Again, nothing widespread. That front, oh boy, look at it, here it comes. No, it doesn't. It's going to stall before it gets here, so that front pretty much a non-entity for us. But a lot of Texas will cool off for the second half of the week, at least a little bit. We will not, as the front washes out before it gets to the valley, so we just stay warm and humid, as you saw by those high temperatures in the forecast. As far as the tropics, let's take a look at Nicole. There's Nicole, still off the east coast of the U.S. and expected to stay there. If we look at the track of it over the next couple of days, we expect it to continue moving basically northwestward and then turning off to the northeast. Bermuda getting ready. They're in the crosshairs of this one. There are the coordinates, 80-mile-per-hour winds moving to the northwest at about 5 miles per hour. Again, Bermuda coming very close to that over the next few days. Let's come back and look at our coast now. The forecast for right here where I'm standing at the island. Looks like we're looking at some pretty nice weather in the days ahead, but the humidity will come up at least a little bit. Temperatures in the morning in the low 80s. By afternoon, we're still in the 80s. UV is very high. The rip current risk is moderate. Surf temperature at 82 degrees. There you see your temperatures as the day goes by. The tides showing on what's going on at the jetties. These are the tides for the jetties. Seas running 2 to 4 feet with a moderate chop on the bay. Bay temperature checks in at 83. So for tonight, skies stay mainly clear early, maybe some patchy clouds later on, and perhaps a little fog later. 68 for your low. The winds are mainly light. Tomorrow we jump back up to the mid-90s again. Can't rule out a spotty shower. The chance of rain tomorrow stands at about 10%. So here we go. The next 7 days, we put it all together, and here's what we come up with. And the bottom line is no big cool down anytime soon. Some 94s and 95, and then look at that. We only get hotter from there. 97 by early next week. Again, it's October, right? You know, this is the kind of year you'd watch when you've still got a strong southeasterly flow, you still got very warm temperatures into October. You'd look for the possibilities from tropical activity, but the upper level wind flow right now is just suggesting that that's not going to happen. So it looks like we will probably slam the door shut indeed on the 2016 hurricane season. That's the latest update from South Padre Island. Tim Smith, Channel 5 News at 6.